Well, TJ, return to Premiership action this weekend, a real tough game up at Sale. Your thoughts ahead of it all?
Friday night game up at Sale is always tough. They're playing exceptionally well this season, much better than last year, and they've got real energy about them. So it's a huge encounter for us. They're a couple of points above us in the league, I think. And we're just going to be on the very top of our game to get anything out of it.
The last couple of weeks, though, we've seen some really good performances in Perpignan and again last week against Prato. You travel up there with plenty of confidence as a squad there.
Yeah, the boys have done really well. We've had two sort of different squads out against Perpignan and Prato, and every man sort of stood up and put their hand up. And there's a lot more excitement and buzz about the squad that has probably been for the last month on the back of those performances.
It's a big month coming ahead. You've got these two. You've got Sale, Worcester at home in the Premiership, then back-to-back games against the Dragons in Europe. So a big month for the boys. Yeah,
huge. Like the Dragons game's going to probably decide with their good victory over Perpignan, going to decide where we sort of finish up in the European Cup, and then Premiership looks after itself. It's just a hell of a tournament, sort of week in, week out.
With the way the standings are in the Premiership at the moment, you see if you win a couple of games, you can go literally almost to the top of the table. It's that close, isn't it? It
is very tight, and exactly. But the wins are very hard to come by. I think everyone's finding that at the moment, apart from Quins, who are flying high. But we just got to make sure we try and put our game on the park on Friday night, really.
Sale last season we beat twice, so here at Sandy Park and also up at Edgeley Park. Do you take confidence that you can go to a place like that and win?
Yeah, we obviously going there sort of at the back end of last season, coming away with a win. It sort of gives you a bit of confidence and a bit of experience up there. But they're a totally different side. Like I said, they're totally different sides to what they were last year, and I think it's going to be a lot harder than what it was this time last year.
One of the things the boys and Rob were saying in the build-up to Prato, particularly last week, was you went back, you didn't know too much about them, so you went back and looked a lot more at yourselves as a team and that. And has that been a similar case again this week?
Yes and no. I think we learnt that we need to focus a lot on ourselves, but also we've got a fair few bits of video on Sale, and you'd be stupid not to look at them and see sort of their danger men, and they've got sort of great players across the board. So yeah, we've got to focus on ourselves, but also know what's coming does help.
Brilliant. Cheers, Tom.
Perfect.
Getting in on the